At ease, brothers. I'm gonna say this, man. Today I have nothing but gratitude, man. Today is an exciting day, man, because today is the official release of my first book, A Singular Truth. And I'll be honest, man. Of course, I'm excited for myself, man. Of course, there's some benefits and some, a win that I can put in the category. There's a notch that I can, strike off my belt. Boy, if I'm honest with myself, man, I'm excited because I understand what this information is going to do for those that read it. Like people have no idea, man, how important defining your truth is. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, when people talking about, okay, I'm trying to define a new truth, the thing is this: a person can't live what their truth is. Like, you can't not live your truth. So the thing is, a man must understand how to create a new truth. A man must understand the truth that's already governing his existence. It's everything, bro. It's everything. And it took me a long time. It took me traveling several paths in life to understand this, man. So I'm excited, brothers. Because I understand, man. I understand that you are tired. I can think back to the point in time, man, where I was tired, bro. And when I say tired, meaning I was just tired of life being the way it was. I'm not even talking about the shiny things. I'm not even talking about, being able to purchase things or being able to go this and I'm not even talking about that, bro. What most people want in their lives, man, is simply peace. I'm gonna say it again. What most people really desire, of course we're all on the grind we're all trying to win and get accolades. But what most people really want, man, is peace. I'm talking about from the point in time a man wakes up until the time he goes to bed, man. It's really nothing but chaos. It's really nothing but living a life of circumstances that you don't want to be in. From the moment a man gets up. He's dreading something to the point he goes to bed where he's dreading waking up the next day doing it again. And it becomes normal. It becomes normal, man. But I'm telling you this, man, at some point in time, a man gets to the point where he's like, you know what? I can't maintain this. Like, I'm 20 years old, I'm 30 years old, I'm 40 years old. Like, I can't maintain this until death. Like, hell, I might live to be 70, 80, 90, 100 years old. I can't maintain this organized chaos until I die. Yeah, of course I can maintain it physically. Of course, if I gotta get up and do this until I die, I'm gonna do it. If I gotta get up and shovel coal and just live miserable until I die, I'm gonna physically do it. But mentally and spiritually, man, a man taps out at an early age, bro. He taps out early to the point where he's just going through the motions. Next thing you know, man, you wake up 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road, man. You look up and turn around and you like, you know what? Like, my life has been in a cage and I had no idea, brothers. So really, man, what people want is simply peace. Before we talk about the shiny things, it's that peace, man. Being able to, wake up and have a healthy relationship with the person in your life. Being able to wake up and spend quality time with your kids. I'm gonna tell you, man, one of the hardest things a parent can go through, man, is having a child growing up at a young age. I'm talking about 3, 4, 5, 7 years old, young, and they're getting involved in activities and all this stuff and sports, and you can never make it. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, man, that child gets around 16, 17, 18. They're getting ready to get off and start life, and you realize you missed all of it. Man. That's not peace, bro. That's not peace, man. I know I go to a lot of functions. I go to every function that my son has, man. And it's crazy when I see, like, I'm almost the only father there. Or sometimes it's not even a lot of parents there because they're so occupied in this game of life because they've yet to master it. It's about peace and freedom first, bro. It's about peace and freedom, man. And I'm telling you, yeah, I know everybody has their goals, but on a subconscious level, man, you just want that peace to be able to wake up and breathe, bro. You just want to be able to breathe for one day. That's why everybody waits till the weekend. Everybody's looking toward the weekend like, man, I'm just waiting on Friday to come. You know, just so I can sit still. You know what I'm saying? But by come Saturday evening, come Sunday morning, you're already dreading Monday again. That's not living, man. Life is not even meant to be experienced like that. And I'm gonna tell you, I got to the point, man, where I was just fed up with it, bro. I said, you know what? I have to figure this thing out. And I'm talking about several years ago when I started this journey. I said, either I have to figure this thing out or just call me home, source. You know what I'm saying? When I see the old schoolers moving how they're moving and they're miserable, when I see the people just being miserable in life, I said, I don't want to do that. I said, I understand there is something out there that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it took me years. It took me trials and tribulations, man. It took me taking several L's to find it. You know what I'm saying? But once I found it, brother, I stepped into it and didn't look back. And my life has never been the same, bro. So when I say I'm excited, man, I'm excited because I understand what this information is going to do to those that desire it. To those that desire it. To those that have been asleep, that are waking up, they're trying to find the path. They're trying to find that way. They know it exists, but they can't find it, man. Peace, brother. It's all about finding peace and abundance. You know, one other thing, man, that's huge to me, man, is how so many people, if not the far majority of people, are being controlled by their traumas. You know, and I'm no psychiatrist, but we all understand. You know, I made content about trauma and how it affects people. Man, you have no idea. You have no idea how much your trauma is affecting you. And when I say trauma, I'm not necessarily talking about people getting, you know, physically. I'm talking about just maybe things you've witnessed in life. You know, the way you grew up. Most people have some sort of issue they're dealing with that's pretty much creating every circumstance in their life. Relationships. Most people's relationships are governed by what they saw when they grew up. And that situation is only getting worse. You know what I'm saying? At least in my generation, the majority of us, you know, saw two parents growing up in a healthy relationship. But now it's almost, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people nowadays, man, you know, when divorce start getting rampant or people that grew up in single parent households, you have no idea, man, that the reason, and I'm talking to brothers and sisters, you have no idea that the reason you're going through relationship after relationship after relationship, and everybody seems to have the same traits, is because it's something in you that's governing that. It's because it's your truth. You know what I'm saying? The abuse you saw was your truth. Even your money situations, man. You're like, you know what, man? I started off at $5 an hour. Now I'm making 6 figures a year and I'm still broke. I'm still, you know, I'm making all this money. I still can't take vacations. I still can't. My car still don't run good. My living situation is still jacked. And I'm making all this money. It's because of your truth, brother. I'm going to tell you this, man. I know people that make way more money than I do on paper. But their lives, man, are in shambles. You know what I'm saying? I know people that make less money than me, and their lives are abundant. I'm telling you, man, people have no idea how powerful their truth is. People have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you deem to be your foundation, if you stand on it, it's what is. Think about how powerful that is, bro. Whatever you deem to be your truth is what is. And the thing is, a person can't live outside of their truth. I learned this a long time ago. You can look on social media you want to. You look on the book, look on the gram, look on the tube. People can say they're moving in a certain manner all they want. A person can't experience, a person can't experience anything outside of their truth. So they can say I'm balling out of control. They can say I'm this and I'm that. Look at their life. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in their environment. So there's no reason for nobody to get on the internet and lie about it, because it's like, bro, your truth is what you're living. You know what I'm saying? So what I had to learn is how to alter that truth. First, I had to understand what my truth was, how it got there, what was governing it, and then understand my power and how to rearrange this thing to create the life that I want to live. It's all about your truth, brothers. When I say it's everything, brothers, it's everything. There's nothing outside of your truth. Nothing exists outside of your truth. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, man, what it really comes down to, brothers, what it really comes down to, sisters, is it's all about fulfillment. It's all about fulfillment. Again, you may think it's the shiny things you want. And of course, in this human form, we're supposed to strive to, swing for the fence. Let's get those things. You may think that's your end goal. You may think that getting that baddie on your side, or getting that brother that's 6'9" making $250,000 a year is your goal, is your fulfillment. You may think getting that home, with X amount of square footage. You may think pulling out the lot, paying $100,000+ for a car is your fulfillment, but it's not. And the thing is, that's why you see so many people that chase those things still empty. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest. You can look at a lot of these people on the gram and on these sites, man, and they have all these things. But you got to understand, man, a lot of these people are very smart and wise and understand how to get to the bag, but they get to that bag and they're still empty. I'm not condoning. I'm not saying we shouldn't get the bag. Matter of fact, I tell you how to get the bag. I'm talking about the hidden art of creation, to get whatever you want. Get the crib. Get all that stuff, brother. I get it. But you got to understand your fulfillment is not in it. And I'm only saying that because I can remember living a life chasing that and finally obtaining that, finally having the shiny things and the Benz and the crib up in the sky and living and saying, dang it, I did all that grinding to get here, and I feel just like I did when I was sitting in that living room floor thinking about taking my life. I said, I feel the exact same thing. The only thing is, now I have trinkets, but I'm still empty. And I'm telling you, I know for a fact a lot of y'all are experiencing it. I know for a fact a lot of y'all have obtained the shiny things and are still saying, dang it, man, like, it ain't what I thought it was. It's because what you're really seeking is fulfillment. What you're really seeking is connection. This is what you're really seeking, brothers. You're seeking to have your own truth. That's where fulfillment is. It's seeking your own truth, brothers. Once you have that, man, I'm going to tell you this. All the things that you have and all the things that you don't have, they fall to the wayside. Not saying we can't still enjoy them. Not saying we can't still get the big cribs. Get it. But the importance of it falls to the wayside, which actually makes it easier to obtain. But it's all about fulfillment, man. And if you don't understand that, man, you spend your whole life chasing these things one after another. I got this. I got that. I got the shiny belt. I got the so-and-so. I got to keep going because I'm still chasing something that I haven't found. I can remember having a car full of garages. I can remember having to add to my driveway just because I was still buying cars. I can remember having to get storage buildings to put my motorcycles and four-wheelers. And I was just constantly, accumulating these things, thinking that the next one was going to be it. I said, you know what? The next one I get, the next bike going to be it. Like when I get that 1300 booster, like that's going to be it. When I get the big truck and jack it up and put it on 35s, that's going to be it. When I get the vet, that's going to be it. When I get the crib, like that's going to be it. When I get the high rise, when I get the bad chick on my side, I'll finally have found my fulfillment. Never found it, brother. Never found it. So I said, man, I have to go on a journey, bro, to understand what's been kept from us. I said, I got to find out what's been kept from us, what's been hidden from us, brothers. And I'm telling you, once you find it, man, that's where your fulfillment is. That's where your fulfillment is, man. So in a singular truth, man, really what I'm talking about is it's our belief. It was our faith before religion. And I'm not knocking religion. Religion has its place. But you got to understand that before religion, before Christianity, before Islam, before all of them, that there was a truth that existed that just was. It had no name. It was just something that we believed in. It was a connection with source that needed no names. It was a connection with source that as soon as you came out the womb and became conscious, it was natural to you. I'll be honest, man. If you took a baby out the womb and just set that baby in nature and never told it about any religion, never fed it any historical doctrines, no Bible, no Quran, no none of that. At some point in time, when that baby got functional, it would already have a quote unquote religion instilled in it. Already instilled in it. So of course, looking at books and researching knowledge and going to lectures and all that stuff is good to seek knowledge, but it's already inside of you. It's already inside of you. In a singular truth, I'm shedding light on what you already know. There's nothing new under the sun. You already know it, brothers. So singular truth, man, is really exposing our faith before religion kicked in. The second thing that it is, man, is it's the journey in real time. Like, it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, brothers, man, like life is good, man. Like, I found this place of freedom. I found this place of peace. But if you're on the other side of the bridge hearing me say that, you're saying, okay, brothers, I understand what you're saying, but how do I get there? Like what should I expect on what should I expect en route to getting where you are? I understand you have this peace. I understand that you found this freedom, brother, but I'm on the other side of the bridge. I'm just now waking up out of my slumber. How do I get there? A singular truth is going through the motion in real time, brothers. It's talking about how to come out of the bottom. It's talking about the things it's talking about every step of the journey in real time, without fluff. Without fluff, man. The thing is this, man. Every single man at some point in time, if he wants to find that awakened state, he has to travel the path, brother. You can't live life. You can't experience life in its fullness without walking those desert sands. You can't do it. You can't do it, man. To escape the thought of the common man, you have to, brothers, you have to go through something. You have to travel a distance. You have to separate yourself from common thinking. And I'm showing you, brothers, how to do it, man. Because at the end of the day, but like I say, it's all about peace. It's all about peace. It's all about fulfillment over everything. And last, man, it's all about discovering what's been hidden from us. You know, I said it's the hidden art of creation, the teachings of the ascended masters. You have to understand, man, that the religion of today is hitting the mark, but it's only scratching the surface. Like it's so many conversations that are mentioned that we haven't gone inside to decipher. And since no one is going inside to decipher it, it's up for it's up for debate, it's up for misconfusion, and you have a mass of people that are just wandering around, going through religious services instead of sitting still and understanding the inner workings of man. Understanding how to create their own truth, understanding how to bring their heaven upon earth. That's why we're here. It's in your Bible. Man's objective is to bring his heaven on his earth, which means whatever world you can create in your mind, this world that you can create, man, where all this peace and abundance resides, there's a way for you to bring that down and live that in this existence. That's why we're here. So again, brothers, again, sisters, I'm excited, man. But I'm not just excited for myself. I'm excited for anybody that reads this book, man. Because I understand that not only is it going to change your life, it's going to change the life of those behind you. Like, I can look at my son that's 16 years old, and I can already tell how this information that I'm just slowly feeding him in fractions has already just blown his mind. Not only just blown his mind, but put him in position to move different. At 16, my son is moving like people that are in their mid-20s to 30s, as far as like getting ahead and calling his own plays and defining his own truth. And he's just now scratching the surface. You know what I'm saying? I always tell my brothers in the circle, man, I say, you know what, man, if we would have had this information in our 20s, in our teens, think about what life would be like. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're 19, it doesn't matter if you're 99. You're getting the information today. You're getting the information right now. And it's all about your right now, brothers. It's all about your right now. So again, I'm excited, brothers. A singular truth, the hidden art of creation, and teachings of the ascended masters.